All right, hello math class. So we're going to talk real quick about equivalent fractions real quick because this is going to be really important as we go on into addition and subtraction of fractions from fractions. So you guys are going to be doing that. That's what we're going to be learning about in whole group. But to really help with learning how we do addition and subtraction with fractions, we first need to start to get better at equivalent fractions. So if I have the fraction 2/4, you guys have been finding equivalent fractions on the egg carton things, like when you separate them into different pieces, even though maybe just four of them are filled up. Now we're going to try to start to learn how to do equivalent fractions with just the fractions and not splitting up a carton. We're trying to make it a little bit more efficient. And so when we are making equivalent fractions, and some of my group that does the homework with me, they notice this. When we're doing the equivalent fractions, if I was going to go make a new equivalent of fraction just out of thin air, some of them notice that you would multiply the bottom and the top by 2. So they said 2/4 an equivalent fraction would be multiply the bottom by or the top by 2 and they get 4, and multiply the bottom by 2 and they got 8. And if you think about it, 2 is half of 4 and 4 is half of 8. So they are equivalent fractions. They are equal. And you can do that again. You can do it by 2 again to make another equivalent fraction. So 4 times 2 is 8. And I'm going to times the bottom by 2 again. 8 times 2 is 16. So 8/16 is an equivalent fraction to 4/8. Some of them that were doing the homework even found out that you can go the other way. Here we're getting our fractions are equal, but our numbers are getting bigger, but they're still always equal to 1. They're still always equal. Some of them notice that instead of multiplying by 2 like we are right here, some of them notice you could divide by 2. Top and bottom. And when you divide by 2, 2 divided by 1, how many times can 2 go into 1? 1, or half of 1. And then half of 4 is 2. So this is an equivalent fraction. And one half, if I eat 1/2 of a pizza, it's the same as eating 2 out of the 4 pieces of pizza, or it's the same as eating 4 out of the 8, or it's the same as eating 8 out of the 16. We're just breaking up our whole number into different amount of pieces. But these are all equal. I'm going to do one more real quick, and I want you guys, wow, that didn't erase very well at all. I'm going to do one more real quick, and I want to see if you guys can try to come up with some equivalent fractions. So I'm going to start with a different number this time. I'm going to do 2/6. So you can do a couple different ways. You can multiply it by 2 again. Top and bottom by 2 to get an equivalent fraction. So 2 times 2 is 4. And 6 times 2 is 12. So 2/6 is the same amount if we were to break up 2/6 a pizza into 6 pieces and eat 2 of them. It's the same as breaking the same pizza into 12 pieces and eating 4 of them. And again, you can multiply. This time, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to multiply the top by 3 and the bottom by 3. You have to multiply the top and the bottom by same. So 4 times 3 is 12. And 12 times 3 is 3/12. So 12 plus 12 is 24. Plus another 12 is 36. This is an equivalent fraction to 4/12. It's just these numbers are bigger. So if you cut up a pizza into 6 pieces and ate 2 of them, that's the exact same as cutting up a pizza into 36 pieces, but eating 12 slices. You can also go backwards again. So we can cut 2 in half, and you get a 1. And we can cut 6 in half, and you get a 3. These are all equivalent fractions. So if you are able to do this and go up up and even sometimes down with equivalent fractions, it is going to make addition and subtraction a lot easier. So if you have any questions on this, please ask in whole group. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Bye!